The lights are on, and they're shining brightly, literally and figuratively on this Saturday night. EA Sports College Football continues with a late-season Week 12 showdown here. It's the Red Hawks and the Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Checking in with the Red Hawks head coach before the game. This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today.
The Red Hawks ready to kick it away first. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Spartans offense will have the football first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He is a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Red Hawks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Oh, he's got some space. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Red Hawks headed quickly to the line.
You could tell he saw that grass open up, and he was not handing that football off. He was taking it.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this is one of the things that makes this defense so tricky, is they've got incredible speed at the inside linebacker position. Not only can they go sideline to sideline, run east-west, but they can run downhill on blitzes, and they can get to your quarterback.
The Red Hawks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. It'll be a draw. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll try to move the chains on this third and long from the 50. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. The run inside. It's Morris. Finds a little bit of room. Picks up 4 out to the 13. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Stumbled to the ground. Let's see what they have in the bag on 3rd and short from their own 18. They'll try to run for it. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Goes to the option. The pitch. And he's still running after the move. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. This offense really needs to get something going. Punt on the opening drive, and now a 3rd and 10 coming up. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. The keeper on the option. Brought down at the 20. It's a first down as this offense tries to get something going from deep in its own territory. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to pass. It's Wade. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism. He's got length. He's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Get it out on the screen. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Handoff, Baxter running left. What a cut. Now he's loose. Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9. The big pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 1. Now on the option. Keeps it on the option. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Doing it himself again. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy 1st down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Back to pass, it's Wade. Working that left side now. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And this offense is a pretty smart offense, and they're going to use their guys and their weapons all kinds of different ways. And you see it right out the gates in this football game. Getting your running back in space, running the real route, getting him matched up on the matchup you want so you can take advantage. This offense will do this all throughout the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Redhawks send out the punt unit. Now on the return. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. Makes the catch. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Off play action. Fires one high and deep. Snags it down the right side. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
How about those sweet twinkle toes-like moves as he gets to the 38? Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And he's going to wind up losing a couple of yards as time expires here in the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm as we start the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. He'll bring it out. It's Schwab. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. He leaves it with the back. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. The Redhawks can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Throws for the tight end. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Back to throw. It's Wade. Got his man on the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Redhawks look to keep this drive humming. Off the RPO, complete. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Silver. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside give. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. The throw. Finds his big tight end. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. End off from the shotgun. Could be an alley. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Red Hawks are threatening on 1st and goal. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. They're going to run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. Trying to barge in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Red Hawks. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive and closed the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a chance to breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Morris. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun. Give on the inside. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On the option. Now the toss. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Under fire. He's going to run it, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Hands it off on the counter. Spins away from the defense. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. You got to think they'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Red Hawks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Richmond. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking to throw for it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They've really got this offense humming. Just a fourth play of the drive, and it's first and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Wants to fire on second down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. Now third and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Good, right down the boulevard. That brings him to within 1. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking for a man. It's Wade. Here's the pressure. He'll try to do it himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. And the Redhawks are in the hurry-up.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love.
Fires the pass, intercepted. Taking it the other way. The 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sparty.
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. We're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking pick 6 all the way to the house, that could really end up costing them.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Rushes on him. A strike downfield. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. To throw, it's Wade. It's complete to the left. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. He gets it inside the 40, but he'll be stopped at the 39. Not wide enough to move the sticks, and it's 4th down. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, Week 12, almost zero margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look in on Iowa State, taking on the number 18 team, the UCF Knights. And it's the Cyclones, setting school records in multiple offensive categories in one of the highest scoring games I think I've ever seen. Two teams who were very familiar with the end zone today. And that's now 4 W's on the season. This one could be a confidence builder, not only in the context of this season, but also what that group of underclassmen can do down the road. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Douglas. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The Redhawks will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
They just haven't been able to hold up and protect the quarterback, and now they face 2nd and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap.
Makes the grab in their space. Powers through. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the 1st down.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And the Redhawks are marching down the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Silver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The give on the counter. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Now improvising. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. The Redhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll go to the counter. Hard running there. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Handoff, Baxter running left. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Spartans want to move quickly.
And if I'm this defense moving forward, man, I'm going to start thinking about, like, this is the guy. They keep featuring him. I've got to take him out of the game. I got to find a way to double him. I got to find a way on 3rd down to make sure this doesn't happen. This offense continues to run through him, and he continues to be successful.
Now the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Baxter. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Back to throw, it's Wade. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the second half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Redhawks will punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the disjointed start just looks sloppy when you get a false start. It's 2nd and long. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. He's got it again. He's knocked down immediately, trying to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Running inside, it's Orlando. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Wade. Pocket breaking down. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. A little screen to the running back. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Red Hawks will call on their punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. After that punt return, there is a man slow to get up. Trainer's out evaluating this junior safety. We'll let you know his condition. Holly keeping an eye on all of the injuries for us. They'll run it from the gun. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. As we wind our way toward the end of this one, gives us a minute to check out the Week 12 scoreboard and the top 12 teams in the country and how things are going there. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Punts it out of the air. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. A running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback making checks. Looking for room. It's Morris. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. It's complete. Finds a crease at the 20. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers.
On defense, man, you've got to tackle the catch against this guy. He has way too much speed. One of the fastest players in all of college football. If you even give him an inch, if you let him get a few steps, he is gone. And you saw that game-breaking speed on that last catch there. Let's be interesting now to see if this defense mixes up their coverages a little bit more, but no question they have got to tackle better on the back end.
Back's going for the goal line, and they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He will not get there as the defense stopped him again. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put him in the end zone.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Man, it's nice to have those big tight ends down here in the red zone because they're such big targets, but they can block, or you just slip them out, find a little hole in the defense, feature them, throw it up, let them go get it. Nice job by the tight end with the catch and the touchdown.
And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th. So a drive there of 82 yards, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance to pull it out late. And the Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Scanning the field, it's Wade. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's loose at the 30. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They'll run it. It's Orlando. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Lining up to convert 3rd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Orlando. No gain on the play. They tried to run for it, and that defense was ready. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. He splits the uprights. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10.
Number 47, set to kick this one away.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Finding open areas. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Makes a grab, and he's dragged down. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. The give as they work on that clock. Might have a chance. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Finding an escape route. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Gives it on the option. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Hand off for Baxter. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Really nice job to move the ball on the ground like that in the big game, but we will need to check on an injured player. The Spartans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. From the red zone, it's Morris. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. They'll go to the ground. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Wade. Fires to the middle. It's caught. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the catch, converts on fourth down, is still on his feet. That will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.